Alright, Rich Van Tassel with you, giving you the recap of Game 4 between the Toronto Raptors and the Miami Heat. Miami winning this game in overtime 94 to 87. Um, Another poor showing by both DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry was a little bit better, though I was expecting he was going to come back after that big game. He had a good game assist wise, but shooting the ball only 2 of 11, 10 points. Like we said, did have 9 assists, 7 rebounds, had 4 steals, so he was doing good on the defensive end. He was only -2. DeMar DeRozan, however, 4 of 17 shooting, 9 points, -11. Didn't play for much of the fourth quarter. Only came in when Kyle Lowry fouled out with his sixth foul, obviously. And I thought that was really the what did Toronto in. Their offense just clearly went downhill after Kyle Lowry came out of the game. You saw it in overtime. They got outscored 11-4. I was very impressed with the way Toronto was playing, especially the reserves, Terrence Ross and Corey Joseph. I mean, they were both all over the floor. I thought Corey Joseph was spectacular tonight. Shot 7 of 17, 14 points, but when they needed him to carry the offense, he just couldn't do it. That's not his style of game. Bismack Biyombo played very well in replacement of Jonas Valanciunas. 13 points, 13 rebounds, 2 blocks for Bismack Biyombo. Even Luis Nagara, I guess is how you say the name, came in, got in the action, 2 points, 5 rebounds. So I really thought Toronto was going to win this game. They were making shots down the stretch, but they just let it slip towards the end, and they're going to be kicking themselves for this one. For the Heat, Dwayne Wade, 13 of 24 shooting, 30 points, 4 of 5 from the free throw line was spectacular. That was another thing. Kyle Lowry, or DeMar DeRozan, 1 of 4 from the line. He's not even making his free throws. The guy's like an 86% free throw shooter. I don't know what is up with DeMar DeRozan or Kyle Lowry. But back to the Heat, Goran Dragic, only 5 of 16, did hit a big shot in overtime that sealed it. He had 15 points. Joe Johnson, 15 points. Miami was only 1 of 15 from three-point land, where Toronto was 6 of 20. Overall, Miami shot 45%, 36 of 80, only 39.3% for the Raptors. They were terrible in overtime. They just couldn't get any offense going again with Lowry out of the game. The bench, okay for the Heat, not great. Justice Winslow led the way with 9 points. Josh Richardson at 6, so they got contributions for the 2 rookies. But again, the bench was clearly, for Toronto, was clearly outplaying the Miami Heat. So moving forward, again, the question has got to be, when will DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry put it together? If they do, I think this team can make a serious run against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Obviously, they've got to get past Miami first, and they've got to start playing well. For the Heat, Dwayne Wade, again, has been great this series, so he's just got to keep it up. They need some answers on the inside. I don't think Toronto took advantage of the mismatches they had inside when Miami was going small in overtime, and I think it came back to bite them. But again, the biggest thing here was the foul out from Kyle Lowry. I thought it was a bad call initially seeing it. On the replay, you can clearly see the clear out. Again, would I make that call in that situation to foul a Kyle Lowry out? No. I don't know if the ref is thinking about that at the time. Well, this is his sixth foul. But you could see that it was there. In live time, I didn't see it, but there was definitely a foul in that situation. So the ref made the call, and that's it. We're tied up at 2, heading back to Toronto. We've got Portland and Golden State right now. Steph Curry is playing. I don't think I'll stay up to watch the end of it, so we'll most likely give you the recap tomorrow. Thank you so much.